Hello, boys and girls. Good to see you guys. So, this week I thought since we are not going to get a chance to finish our Bubblegum Brain book in class, I thought we would do the next section this week during your learning for PE. So, I'm going to read, we're going to do a little read aloud of the next section of Bubblegum Brain book. As you are listening to the story today for this next chunk, I want you to think about three things, and it's on the slide right next to this video. So the first thing I want you to think about is how have you been using your Bubblegum Brain during this online learning? Specifically, like how have you been using your Bubblegum Brain? I want you to think about what having hope looks like during this coronavirus pandemic that we're in, because that's going to come up in this next section. And then the last thing is, what kind of Yeti challenge do you think you want to take on during remote learning? So I have one for you. It's challenge number 3. Spoiler alert. But you can also create your own Yeti challenge. So something you can't do yet, but with a little bit of time, patience, and practice, you'll be able to do it. So without further ado, the last we saw these characters, we had just found out the big reveal is that Mr. Brickbrain, he wasn't a brick brain after all. He was just he just had like a little covering. So the question that came up in PE was, how thick is your covering? How hard is it to get off? Can you come back from challenges pretty quickly? Can you keep working hard when things get tough? That kind of thing. And then he's saying to get rid of the fixed mindset of yours, and the possibilities will never end. And they're having their weird bubblegum dance party over here. And then moving on, Bubblegum Brain says, now that you've peeled off your wrapper, your hope can start to grow. And what you are learning becomes a lot more important than what you already know. And then this next page here, you can chew on your thoughts and stretch your ideas and take charge of how you think. Add the word yet to every I can't that you have, and don't ever stop at I stink. So he's given him like a gift, like the power of yet, right? You need to tell yourself it's okay to make a lot of great mistakes. Once you feel what it's like to have hope, you'll be amazed at the paths you can take. It's not about how much talent you have or how much stuff you can do. What matters most is how hard you work at becoming a better you. Well, riding a unicycle isn't going to make me a better me. So he's still got that little brick brain thinking, right? True, but learning how to train your brain to ride a unicycle will. Besides, it's fun. I can tell you it is pretty fun. Now try it again, only this time use your Bubblegum Brain. So now he's kind of like helping him fix his sentences. So, I just can't do it. Boom, splat, crash. You mean you just can't do it yet? I just can't do it yet. And then he's like, no, you're getting it. So he's slowly changing the way he thinks. Hey, what if I try this? And so now he's like holding on to the clothesline. He's thinking of different ideas. And he's like, woohoo, look how far I went. Oops, what I meant to say is, I wonder how far I can go next time. Now that's more like it. This Bubblegum Brain thing actually works. It's really fun to think like this. The sky's the limit when my wrapper is off and my brain isn't stiff like a brick. So I think we're going to pause there, and we'll read the next chunk maybe in the next couple weeks. But just do some thinking. Go back and relook at the video if you want. Pause it at different times. Discuss it with your family. Go back and look at those questions and see if you can start answering a few of those. Okay? So just keep that Bubblegum Brain thinking going. I miss you guys. I know I've had a lot of, maybe not a lot, but I've had a few brick brain moments. I've had to really think my way through a couple things. But if you can constantly just kind of revisit that idea that things aren't as hard as you might think. If you just make some plans, maybe revisit your take care list, maybe revisit your super schedule, organize your thinking, and you guys will rock, okay? So that's the next section of Bubblegum Brain. So keep rocking your slideshow, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.